was Let's Pod. I ended up getting my hat. So shout out to Ish, shout out to the JVP. That was cool. Dope little, like, sometimes you gotta see it. You have to see the manifestations in order to be like, oh, I'm on the right track. Or, you know what I mean? Even to just, I know a lot of times when people are starting off, like, in learning this stuff, it's difficult to grasp and to actually view it as something that could be real. But once you start to see it in real time, that's why I just have literally examples on examples on examples. And I couldn't really tell if I wanted to make this video. So this video is either going to be called 23 years of manifestation knowledge in however many minutes, or it was going to be called ChatGPT saved my life. Because those are two topics that I wanted to focus on for this video. The ChatGPT saved my, I guess I could do both. The ChatGPT saved my life part was essentially, it was just going to be me talking about how ChatGPT has allowed for what feels like the resurgence of me posting and getting back to operating as if I am a content creator, because for a while I wasn't. Even though I was, or I always am and have been a content creator, I wasn't acting like it. I wasn't making videos, I wasn't doing this and doing that. And for whatever reason, right? But having ChatGPT is like, bruh, that shit is God's gift, bruh. Like, people be trying to make it seem, oh, AI is evil, AI is gonna take over the world. No, me and AI are gonna take over the world together. That's how I feel. ChatGPT literally allows me to do everything, bruh. How I feel now is like, with ChatGPT and AI and the use of all that shit, there's no excuse for nothing no more. Like, you literally have no excuse. You have no excuse. You can ask it any question that you could possibly think of, and it has the answer. Or at least a answer that's fathomable, or something that you can conceptualize or help further your understanding of whatever that question was. Like, it has increased my productivity tenfold. It's not even a question. I love ChatGPT. ChatGPT, if y'all watching this, y'all want to sponsor me, or y'all want to do some type of collab, a partnership, I would love to do that. Because when I tell you I use ChatGPT every day for my content, because I've been making YouTube videos and consistently posting a YouTube video a day, which is usually like a stream reaction. But besides that, like, I'll use ChatGPT for like, hey, okay, my next video is top 10 WWE worst finishers of all time. I need the title, I need the description, I need the tags, and generate me a thumbnail. Boom. And it'll do all that shit for you. Like, in the beginning, I had to walk it through, like, what I was going for and the type of videos that I make, the type of thumbnails that people in my niche, which is like streamer content creators, the type of thumbnails that they make, what the titles normally look like. And so you kind of have to coach it a little bit. And that's why the understanding of how to prompt the AI that's probably the most important thing, because we can have the same idea that we want ChatGPT to execute for us, but we prompt it differently. So I get one thing and you get another thing. So that's probably the biggest thing, is just knowing how to prompt the shit to get it to say the shit that you want it to say. But that's not even that hard, for real. But I'm kind of good with words and writing and the English language, and my vocabulary is pretty extensive. So I think it allows me to prompt the ChatGPT better, and I get results that I actually am looking for. But it fucks up too. And then I'd be like, no, you fucked up. I wanted you to do this and this and this and this. And it'll do that too. It'll take your revisions. I got ChatGPT Pro. I ain't gonna lie. I had to pay that little monthly joint for the subscription, but it's like, where I use this every day, and I was getting tired of them saying, you've hit your data limit for X, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So I went ahead and paid that shit. But bro, like, possibilities are endless, man. When I tell you I made my album covers on ChatGPT for Tsunami Warning and Jailhouse were both made. The Jailhouse TV logo that we're using now in our content, like, bro, so much shit is made through ChatGPT and AI now. Like, there's really no excuse for you to get anything done. Even if you want to know how, oh, I want to start a business, I want to do this, I want to do that. If you have an idea and you haven't fleshed out that idea through ChatGPT, you're bugging. I've written scripts for shows, for TV shows. Like, I have the full script of a fucking season. I got the whole season of animes, of live action TV shows, there's so many different things. Like, cause I'm somebody I'm like a dreamer and idea conceptualizer. And so I just think and think and think all day. But a lot of times your thoughts they'll get stuck in here. and it'll be like, oh, I had this great idea, and then what happens to it? Literally, anytime I think of anything, bro, right to the ChatGPT. It's like without failure, because it's gonna help me be able to see my idea better, flesh it out, be able to put, you know, a thought to paper, to words, and that's how you turn thoughts into things, which is what manifestation is, and which is what our job is to do here. Not our job, but that's just one of the functions that we have as humans. We turn thoughts into things. But what better way to do that than to conceptualize? Like, I'll look up, show me the Alik logo, which is, you see the hoodie, you mean Alik Worldwide, baby. I'll say, show me the Alik logo, or I'll put a picture on there, like it's a BVS chain with a Cuban link chain, and then have the pendant be the Alik logo, and it'll generate that. That's now my Twitter profile picture. I have generate the jailhouse mansion, which is where we'll move into, and blah, blah, blah. So it's like anything that I want to visualize or have plans of visualizing and dreaming, it's like you need to be able to see it and look at it, because I'm somebody that, like, sometimes it's hard for me to come up with the mental picture in my head if I have nothing to go off of. But now you have something to go off of, and there's no excuse for not having nothing to go off of other than I'm lazy. Because ChatGPT literally does, like, you can be, now I feel like I'm even getting a little lazy as a creator, because I know ChatGPT will come up with the title, it'll come up with this, it'll come up with that, it'll write the script for me, like, I came up with a whole game show and fleshed it out through ChatGPT. I've come up with so many things. I've designed sneakers through ChatGPT. Like, the possibilities are really endless, bro. But if you're not using that to your advantage, and you're one of those people that think, like, AI is gonna take over the world and destroy everybody, it probably will for you, because whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're right. And that's how our subconscious works. But get on that AI, bro. Get on the AI train before it's too late, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. And watch what I do using this shit. ChatGPT, sponsor your boy. Yeah, Wave, I'm out.